Welcome to Marshall University's Social Work Department, Bachelor of Social Work and Masters of Social Work programs. Social work began in the late 1980s at Marshall University. The program director was Professor Philip Carter and Professor Jody Gottlieb. Over the years, students and faculty have come and gone, but Professors Gottlieb and Carter have remained to provide a solid social work foundation for both the BSW and MSW programs. In 2013, Professor Peggy Harmon was hired for the BSW program. In 2014, Professor Harmon was assigned to write an intent to plan for the MSW program. The intent to plan was approved by the Marshall University Board of Governors. Courses were created and scheduled, students were solicited and admitted, and in 2016, the MSW program was launched. So, with that, I'm going to introduce you to our faculty, who are the backbone of the program. They are not only wonderful educators, but they are sound clinicians. So, I hope you enjoy meeting them.
Hi everyone, this is Dr. Deborah Young. I'm an assistant professor in the MSW program. I'm really excited that you're going to be joining us this fall to start your MSW journey. Being a social worker is a really rewarding experience, and I've been one for about 22 years. I started my practice working with children in crisis and then moved to program development and administration with people with disabilities. I started in academia in 2008 with West Virginia University and was the program coordinator for the MSW program there at WVU Charleston, Beckley, and in a collaborative effort with West Virginia State University. I came to Marshall in 2017 to join the MSW program here, and it's been a decision that I've loved every day since then.
Hi everyone, my name is Alicia Nichols and I'm your MSW Field Coordinator. I oversee the day-to-day functions of our field practicum program. Prior to me teaching in higher ed, I was an addictions therapist, so very much most of my social work background is clinical in nature. I've been in the field for almost 20 years, so I do have some community background as well, community social work background as well. At Marshall, aside from my field responsibilities, you may find me teaching a class here and there. It may be a field seminar.
This is Professor Reimer. Let me tell you a little bit about myself and what I'm interested in. I'm a University of Kentucky MSW graduate. I am a suicidologist, and I work very closely on campus with the Counseling Center and our Behavioral Health Center and the COHP. I wanted to let you know that we look for students to work with us in this field. So if you have an interest in suicidology, be sure to look me up. Also, one of the classes that I teach is a suicidology class in the spring semester. And I hope that you will be able to take this class. It's a tough class, but it's very interesting and pretty enlightening.
This is David Nelson, Assistant Professor of Social Work. In addition to teaching courses, I also run the MU Behavioral Health Clinic. Some of you may be placed to do field work through the clinic. We last year went to West Hamlin Elementary along with Ranger Elementary and provided services to students there, as well as a contract we have with Riverside Recovery Services in Chesapeake, Ohio. We also went to Boone Memorial Hospital in Madison, West Virginia, and helped them open an MAT clinic. We went down there 2 to 3 days a week and did assessments and individuals and group services.
My name is Dr. Teresa Hayden. I handle the online classes here in this program. I have been in social work for probably 20 years at least, professionally. And my degrees are from Brescia University in Owensboro, Kentucky, and then at the University of Louisville and Kent School. I have been at Marshall going on 3 years. My research interest is human trafficking, and I got interested in this course many years ago when I was asked to teach a course. And I thought, sure, how hard could that be? Well, I've been learning ever since how hard it is and how broad it is in human trafficking. That is an elective that's offered, and I will be teaching that. I also will teach in the research sequence and then the policy courses. In the fall, I'm looking forward to getting back to class and the routine. The COVID pandemic has kind of affected me, and I'm beginning to get a little bit isolated, as I'm sure all of you do feel the same kind of way.
Hey everyone, my name is Shaquille Harris, and I'm an assistant professor and admissions and recruitment coordinator for the MSW program. I joined the department in 2021, and I'm super excited to be part of such an amazing team. I have worked in the field of social work for about 6 years, and the majority of my work has been working with children, adolescents, and individuals with a substance use disorder. I myself am a graduate of the BSW and MSW program. The faculty in the social work department has mentored and prepared me for a fulfilling social work career and has provided me the skills needed to make a positive impact in my community. I truly hope you consider joining us, and I wish you great success in the future.
So I'm Andrea Roy, and I'm the project coordinator for Trauma-Informed Mindfulness Engagement for Kids, which we affectionately call Time for K, since that's a mouthful. Time for K is funded through a 3-year grant from the Department of Justice and the Office for Victims of Crime. And the funding was meant to expand and enhance resources for children who've been victimized by substance use disorder. And our take on that project is to provide mindfulness coaching to help children who've been traumatized through substance use to develop emotional regulation skills. And so our social work graduate students are in 8 elementary schools. We started in 4, and then we expanded to 8 in 2 counties, in Cabell and Wayne counties, providing classroom interventions and one-on-one mindfulness coaching to help children build these skills.
Hi, my name is Robin Looney, and I am treatment coordinator for Time for K. And my role is to spend time with our project mentees. As Andrea said, we're in 8 schools. We have 8 mentees, 1 assigned to each school. And mentees have an opportunity to work with school personnel, become part of that school system and culture, and also to see young people individually who are impacted by substance use disorder, and also to do some group work. Mentees receive training through a registered play therapist and certified trauma therapist prior to beginning their role, and they have opportunities for ongoing training throughout their time in the school system. So it's a really good chance to build some skills, be part of a research project because we are gathering data, get familiar with the internal review board here at Marshall and what that entails, and also to improve documentation skills because we are keeping documentation in a secure system called RedCap. So there's a variety of opportunities within the project.
So we feel like we've just assembled a wonderful crew. Clearly, many of the pieces that you've seen were filmed in previous years, but hopefully it gives you an idea of what we have to offer you. Thank you much.